plate is Justin Perez. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Devo. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run that in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
A pitch out. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And now in the box, Yadiel Hernandez struck out in his last trip to the plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Now back.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Keibert Ruiz. A base hit in his first trip. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Reined in. Throw to first in time. And all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Justin Perez. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And this is hit hard to the right side. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Yelich is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Wong will stand in. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up. Justin Perez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Swing and a liner. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. So they go. Digging in will be Justin Perez. He's 2 for 4 in this one. Line drive to left. Again, a nice clean base hit. His 3rd of the game.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. He bounced out last time up. Runners off for second. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Garcia makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. Next for Milwaukee, Omar Narvaez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. With 2-1. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up. Throw on to first is going to be in time. And the Nationals go on the road and sweep their rivals.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Washington Nationals came through late, taking the lead in the 8th.
Sports psychology has really exploded as an industry over the last couple decades, but for baseball, the mental side of the game has been discussed for almost a century, maybe longer.
No, listen, it's the ultimate individual team sport, right? It's golf. At the end of the day, you're on an island, and that guy on the mound's on an island. It's a one-on-one. It's a one-on-one wrestling match, right? No one can help you. Mommy, daddy, your coach, your hitting coach. No, there's your brother, your sister. No one can help you. You literally, you're one with your thoughts. And if you can't get your thoughts under control, if you can't get a good breath to slow the game down, there's so many things that go into that matchup by yourself. And I think that's the difference between guys that become superstar big leaguers and guys that don't make it.
Guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living it. Yeah, it was written from God. It was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I had to chase my dreams, making anything that the world has not seen or heard. Moving words like verbs.
First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Lone Depot Park in Miami. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show. Next. Trevor Rogers gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off.
So now here is Justin Perez looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
Stay hot, eh?
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that is off the wall.
That one. Good job.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sanchez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now. Lane Thomas now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the belt, the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The tag gets 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Next to dig in, Garrett Cooper.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Ready now is Justin Perez. He singled in his first AB.
Justin Perez.
He's set and the pitch. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Good job.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing from Zimmerman as this one's on the ground to short.
Dig.
Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here. Let's leave a pair. Up next, Garrett Cooper. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
First baseman.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in now for the Nats, Justin Perez. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sanchez will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Ball 4, take the base. 3. He's out. 3.
Next, it will be Justin Perez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd.
Hang on, right here.
He's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
So a runner stands at 3rd. One man is out, and that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Anderson in foul ground. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Now to the plate, here is Lane Thomas. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Perez on 3rd with 2 out. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Chisholm is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Nationals lead 1. They trail it here 3-0.
He's out.
Now into the box, Garrett Cooper. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Cooper
comes set, and the 0-1 is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Always always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Marlins seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Trevor Rogers wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. Dylan Floro hammers down the save, his 29th of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
8 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time to ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
From the Sunshine State of Florida, we're under the lights at beautiful Lone Depot Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Sandy Alcantara is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Ow!
And now, Justin Perez is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
De La Cruz is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We are still scoreless.
3.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Or you get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just
So the next to bat will be Justin Perez. Runner in scoring position with Sudan.
Good pitch right here. Here we go.
First pitch of the AB on its way. It's a swing and a high pop-up. Anderson has a play, and he makes the catch to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1.
I got my blessing because the Father never left him.
3. 3. 3. 3.
Now it'll be Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped up. Perez is under it. 2 gone.
That's ball 4. 3. Got it.
At the plate now is Justin Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Chisholm shading to his right. 1 away.
Ball 4. Take the base. 3. Take out. 3.
Ready to begin the 8th. And set to go is the second baseman, Justin Perez. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now at the plate, Yadier Hernandez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Next to hit is Justin Perez. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's the first pitch. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound, and with the pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Softly hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases-loaded situation as the side is retired. 3 left for Washington. No change in the score. It's 3-3.
Ball 4, take the base. 3. Out. He's out. That's ball 4. Out. 3. Out. Ball 4, take the base. 3. Out. 3.
Now at the plate, here is Justin Perez, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
All right, boy, all right.
Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side.
Come on, go hard.
He has some trouble with it.
Go hard.
Going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when it makes you feel really good about yourself.
The 1-1. Hit to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. Washington leads this one 4-3.
3. He's there. He's out.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Paulo Espino wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Will Harris earns the save out of the bullpen, his 34th. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Lone Depot Park in Miami. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. Zach Thompson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plezak, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Next, here is Justin Perez. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in.
Perez.
He's set. Here it comes. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Stevenson stands at first with 1 out. To first. He's got it. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score.
You're out. 3 out. 3. He's out. That's ball 4.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Perez is calling for it. And the Is over. One left for Miami. We'll move to the third with no score.
4-4. Take your base. 3-3.
So now into the box is Brian De La Cruz. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. On the ground to the right side. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now to bat, Justin Perez, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And that's the first down. Next to stand in is Justin Perez. Now here's the first offering. Rolled slowly to first.
Let's go, beat it up. Come on, come on, come on.
Aguilar, and that'll retire the side.
3 out. He's safe. He's out. You're out.
Striding in is Justin Perez. Grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Comes set with the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Sanchez is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Washington, number 51, Wander.
So here is Miguel Rojas. Lifetime against this particular arm. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. 2-1, here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And now here is Jesus Sanchez, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Right to him. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
You know what's funny right there, Matty? Back in the day, you would saw a ton of high fives in the dugout.
Here now is the final.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
He's playing well, and he looks like he's got something to prove.
September 9th is a special day across me.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they...
Cliff, what adjustments should a young hitter be making now that he's facing major league level pitching?
Well, yeah, the one thing you have to do is know your strengths. And once you know your strengths, you can adjust to anything else secondary-wise that these pitchers are going to exploit your weaknesses with. But I always said stay away from your weaknesses and sort of understand what your strengths were. And mine was a fastball. So why look for anything other than the fastball? And that's something that you can take to the field every single day as sort of like a confidence builder to make sure you stay on your grind when you're in the cage and then get ready for that game at 7 o'clock.
A stripling major leaguer is challenged to make spring training count.
Welcome to City. Next, it'll be Justin Perez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Back goes McNeil to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Not even letting the fans settle into their seats, and he's coming unglued first pitch. Nice base hit to the outfield.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Donovan Casey, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Stepping in is Tomas Nido. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over.
Ball 4, take the base.
Stepping up is Justin Perez, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone, and Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out. And here's Lane Thomas into the box. 3-0. Here it is. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Next up is number 56. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 2 and the Mets 1.
That's ball 4.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He topped out in his first trip. The 1-2. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. I get it. I got it. I got it. Good.
4-4. Take your base.
So now to the plate, Justin Perez. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Now here's the first offering. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. 1 run is scored. And the throw's going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just plate the 1 here. So here's the cleanup hitter, Donovan Casey. It was a walk in his last trip. High in the air down the right field line. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner
on
from
the bag,
third.
on the bag, right here, on the bag.
And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals.
There we go.
He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's 6-1.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit.
Stepping in next, Justin Perez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch of the AB now. No balls and a strike to count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hey, you hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go.
The 0-1 delivery. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Donovan Casey. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time.
On the bag, on the bag, on the bag.
Step on the bag for 1. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Next up from New York, Michael Conforto. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Into the box. Jeff McNeil flew out last time up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So next to hit is Justin Perez. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Swinging a little blooper to center. Coming in is Nimmo. He can't get there as it falls in. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. And now for Washington, Donovan Casey. Over 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Here now the 2-2. And there he goes towards second. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Stepping in once again is Keibert Ruiz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Runner goes for third. Pitch taken.
Get out.
The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Lane Thomas now, and their runners at the corners now. This one's down to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think... And stepping in, Francisco Lindor. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here comes the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's got it. And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. Washington put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Joe Ross earns his first win of the season. David Peterson couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So then for us, for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.